All right, so we have this bundle and I bound them with one cord. So take that one cord off and then you should have 8 left. And we want to find the middle of it. And fold it in half. Okay. I'm going to clip my half right to the top of my clipboard. Let's see if I can do that. Not without moving my whole camera. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is make a wrap knot. We want to take our extra cord somewhere close to the end of it and make a V and then just lay it across the top, probably up closer to the top. What you're going to do is you're going to hold the V on there and you're going to wrap the longer part around. I should cut this. Just wrap it, and you want to be covering the other end of the V with your wraps, but you're going down from the top. Please stop me if I don't make any sense or you can't see what I'm doing. Make sure you can still access the bottom of your V right there. See, this is the bottom of my V because eventually we're going to loop this into there. So I'm just wrapping. You can go as far as you want. You're just making the knot that holds the top of it, the top loop of the plant hanger. How are we doing? Okay. Oh, somebody's in the waiting room. Sorry, hold on.
When you wrap it that tight, how do you get that loop up inside of it?
I'll show you in 1 second. So you still have the bottom of your loop. You can still see it.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Anne. I didn't see you there. So basically, we're starting with a wrap knot. We made a V. I don't know if you can see that in your instructions, but please interrupt if you get lost. We made a V and then we wrapped the other end of the V around. And we still have the bottom of the V exposed here.
No, I do not have the bottom of the V exposed.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you, like, even just a little loop at the bottom?
Mine is huge.
That's fine. That's fine. We're going to pull it tight. So
Okay.
We'll just wait a second. So
Here's my V.
you found it?
Back.
Oh, you wrap your V in it?
Yes, sorry, you're wrapping the V in it. You just want to be able to see the ends of it as well, still. Well, you're wrapping, actually what you are wrapping is the 8 cords plus 1/2 of the V, and you're wrapping it with the other half of the V. The other way is you can just make a big knot at the top with your loop.
Okay. Do you need that V later on?
Just now, because we're gonna tighten it with that and hide the cord in there.
Okay, let me get a scissor.
Can you hold it? There you go.
Does anybody want me to start at it again?
I just wrapped mine and tied it.
That's fine.
Okay,
However you want to do it, that's fine.
but I have the V hanging down.
Oh, well, we're going to cut it off probably.
Okay, perfect.
If you have a V loop still hanging out at the bottom, you want to take your string and go through it. You're going through the bottom of the V that's still hanging out at the bottom. And then when you pull the short end of the V that's still sticking out the top, it'll pull everything up and under the coils. It's hard to see. It's one color.
Did you pull, how much left over on the wrapping cord is there?
I have a whole like 5 feet.
Because I just was trying to wrap all the wrapping cord up.
Oh, no, sorry. As much as you
Okay.
want or don't. I have probably an inch of wrap.
Okay,
So sorry.
well,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna leave it with, I think I got like 2 feet left. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
All right. So
and then
then
just pull.
pull it up into the under the coils so you can't see it anymore.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna snip if I could find my scissors. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna snip the extra off.
Off of which one? The long one or the short version?
Long one, and then pull the short one so you can't see the little end of the long one. It's hidden under the cords.
Nope, I didn't put it through the thing first. Oh, that's my mistake. Okay.
Or you can just take everything and make a knot. It's not a, you know,
Crucial.
like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as it.
All right. So if you're ready for the next step, we're going to separate the rest of the cords into what? What did I say?
4 each.
4 each. Thank you. 4 groups of 4.
Still trying to knot this thing off.
Don't worry.
I don't know if this is going to be plant worthy, but okay, we're going to split these up, Mom. All right, can you smooth that one out for me? There you go. Hang on to that. Hang on. Is that 3 or 4? You want 4? Nope, that's 4.
There's 4, yeah.
So set three of the groupings aside. So you're going to deal with one at the beginning. And you want to take 2 of them, kind of, if you can see sort of who's in the middle-ish.
Is it okay if I did the end one first?
Totally
Okay.
fine. Whichever one. We want to get 2 middle ones, and we're going to either tape them down or put a binder clip on them, because we don't want those to stay still.
All right, I'm going to run and get binder clips because I got them. That's easy enough. Keep paying attention, Mom.
So I'm just putting a binder clip at the end and hanging it off my table, so it just holds it down. Doesn't have to be too tight, just, oh, did my camera freeze? That's fun. All right, you guys ready for the next step? Or I'll wait for Carol for a second.
So each set of 4 has to have those knots, huh?
Yes.
Are these like sailor's knots?
I don't know.
What?
They probably use these in sailing, but I don't know. Does anybody else know?
My husband would have been good at this project.
Where or not? All right. Ready, Carol?
So the thing it doesn't say in the instructions is how far down we're doing this.
That's true.
Where are we
because-
taping or binding?
So the
Where are
middle
we-
two, you just want to get them up and out of your way. So they, I mean, they should be right in the middle, and you shouldn't have to. You're going to go over and under
Okay,
them.
they're good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
On this one, I did a really short one, so it's probably like 5 inches. But if you want it to be longer, you could go even further. So what you see right now is the first knot. So depending on how long you want your project to be. So all right, if you want it like this, then I'm going to put my ruler down and go about 5 inches. You see that?
So
here?
that circle on top is what you hang it from?
Yes, this is the circle we just made with the wrap knot. So you hang it from that. And now we're working on one section, and we're going to make this first knot here. Okay.
Okay. Yep. I think.
All right. All right. So you've got your 2 in the middle, and we're going to make a 4 with the left cord over the middle ones. Okay.
Yes.
Then we're going to take the right cord and just lay it over the end of the 4. So you've got a triangle there. So this one is over the top. Stop me anytime. All right, now we want to take the right one. Sorry, I can't see my hands. And go underneath your middle cords. And you're going to come up through the triangle of the 4. Does that make sense? So we did a 4, then we laid the right cord over the top, then we took the right cord underneath the 2 middle ones and through the triangle of the 4.
You see that? Now the left cord's just hanging out on it onto the right side. The left cord has now gone, I was gonna say east, that won't help. All right, so yeah,
Yeah,
Left is right and right is left now.
no, sorry. Basically, so you basically tied a knot around the 2
Making a
in the
knot.
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tied a knot around the 2 in the middle, and I'm just going to pull it a little bit taut.
Mine's higher. Is that okay?
That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
Anybody want me to wait a second? So then we're going to do the opposite. And we're going to make a 4 backwards with this cord.
Oh.
So is this the right cord to you guys?
Yes.
yes.
The problem is I also am really bad at right from left. So sorry about that. Make a backwards 4 with the right cord, or a sailboat, I suppose. Drape the left cord over so you have a triangle.
What?
Now we're going to hold this one over here and take the left cord underneath the middle ones. And then up through the sailboat or the sail. So it's just the opposite of what we did. There we go. And then you just pull it taut, not super tight, just pull it up gently so that it meets the other knot. And that's a square knot you've just done.
Okay, we're gonna turn this around because I need flat ground to do this on. Wait, let's move this whole thing out.
So now it's like one big knot.
Yes. I'm afraid to do this, but can you see that? Yeah. It's one big knot. And then we're going to do it again. If you're ready, I'm going to do another 4 on the left side.
Hold that
Take the right cord over. And then under the middle.
Yanked it. Right cord over.
And up
Left
through
cord.
sail, the fore or the sail. And then we're gonna pull it taut again.
Should you be able to see air like between the knots holes? Or
A little bit, it shouldn't be so tight.
okay.
Yeah. I think if you were doing macrame with beads, you'd be like putting it on the middle cords and they would shine through, show through the knot. You know,
Okay.
the holes between. So now we're gonna do the same thing opposite. This is sort of a B, I guess, instead of a 4. Lay the cord over the top, the left cord over the top, under the middle ones, and up through
Oh, wait, other way.
the original.
Over. Under. Up.
Yeah, and then just pull it tight.
And they're like round circles.
We are.
Okay.
And if you want to flatten out the middle cords, right?
Yes, they
Just
should be
twisted.
flat. Yeah. I don't know if that gives you any better.
And we have to do all of this to the other 3.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull the shade down on him.
If you're patient, the other thing you can do, make a knot, you know, a regular old.
But they should all look alike.
Ideally, yeah.
I'll be at the library one day looking for you.
Did Emily and Margaret have a question? Working on it.
We're doing okay. How many
Okay.
knots do we have to make? Is it 4 or more than 4?
It's 2 total, so left, right, left, right.
Okay, so 4.
Okay.
Okay.
We've done 4, right?
Yes. Yep. If
Okay.
you're done 4, you're good. And actually, you can move on to the next grouping. I would take note of how far down you went because you want to do the same distance on your next one. So I went probably 4.5 inches, or you could take a piece of paper and just mark that distance.
I do have a ruler. Yeah.
So about 5 inches here.
Yeah, so see how far you went down, and you can move that one aside and take your next grouping of 4 cords. And again, pull 2 aside, 2 to the sides, and find 2 in the middle and secure them down. They're kind of tangly.
But they're never going to be perfectly kind of flat, right? At the,
No.
up by the knot part.
No, I mean, my finished one is kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a knot.
So I'm just securing my middle ones. And then we're gonna do the same thing. So from me, it's about 4.5 inches for whatever distance you had on your first one. So I'm aiming for here. We're gonna make our 4. And go over with the right cord. Take it under the middle ones. And then up through the 4. And then just pull it taut so that it stays right where you want it. Let's see.
Wait, the right cord is going over the top, right? And then the left one comes back underneath and up, right?
Let me start again, hold on. So there's the 4, the right cord goes over the top.
Oh, wait,
And
that's why I forgot to make, wait, that's the thing. I forgot to make the sailboaty thing. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to watch what I'm doing, watch the paper and like watch you at the same time.
That's
It's
okay.
not working so well.
We'll be able to all gather in the Raytheon room and figure this out together.
Okay. And now we go
Go over
under.
and then under
Over.
and then through. You can also pull the other one aside, so that actually looks like mine is too high. So I'm gonna just lower it a little. So it's closer to the other. Okay, and then go the other way. So make your backwards 4
With the left. Oh, wait a minute. No.
with the right,
Right. Okay.
and then take the left cord and go over,
Right.
under the middle guys, and then through the 4 or the sail. And then just gently pull it up to meet the other one. And then
I think that turned into a granny knot. Okay.
and then we do it again on the left side, 4 over, under the middle guys, and up through the 4. And backwards. Over, under, and through.
Wait, you started that one on the right side. The sailboat's on the right side or the left?
So we do left, right, left, right.
So I'm on left. Okay, hang on. I don't like to remember that step for some reason. Okay. Over.
So you have 2 finished knots.
Yes. So I'll move on to my next grouping because it's the same for the next 2, for all of them actually. So please stop me if needed.
Nope. Messed that one up. I don't know what I did. Yeah.
So sailboat, the other cord over.
You know, we start out on the right.
You start on the left.
Oh, on the left.
All right. This is not pretty, but it's there.
I also have a lot of extra cord, so I can, if you want to come get some more to do it again, that's fine. Later.
I'm making this even if it looks awful.
So again, see if you can figure out where you want it, what height you want it to be. Make your 4, go over with the right cord. Take the right cord under the middle and through the sail.
I use tape so it takes longer.
Yeah.
Right, I'm doing something wrong when I've got the sailboat and I'm now going to go over that cord and then under the two middle ones, right? And then come up on the inside.
Hold on, let me get to where you are. Are you doing the left sailboat?
Yes.
Okay, and then you take the right cord that goes over the
Hmm.
edge of the sailboat, then that right cord needs to go under the middle.
But it goes on the outside of the cord, closer to you. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm coming on the inside.
So
Just do it again. I'll follow you.
sure. So it's over, like this is the 4, it's over the
Right.
stick of the 4,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes under the middle cords,
Yeah.
and then it goes under the 4 and up through it.
Okay. Because I was doing it too close to the binder, not close to your body. That was my
Okay.
thing for screwing it up. Okay.
I'm just happy if it's a knot.
This is one of those things that once you have a rhythm going, it works,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
And if
so.
you stop and think about it, whoops. Hold on. Whoop. All right.
So I did a left one. I'm gonna do a right one.
Okay.
Right sailboat, over, under, and through.
When you do the left one, the right goes over, and which one goes under?
Right also.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you make the 4, that cord doesn't really move again until you pull it tight.
Okay.
So I'm on the left again. I'm
I'm
making
gonna start over. I screwed it up. All right.
Mine is staying just the way it is.
You make the 4, that cord doesn't move again. We just go over it with the right, and take that same right one underneath the middle, and then up through the 4. And then I'm gonna do
Okay.
the right
Now I'm
one.
gonna tape it. Now I know why you tape the middle ones down. Okay.
Yeah.
Tapping you down. No more wigglies. Okay. To the left, doing the right. You got this, Mom? We have a pop quiz later.
Oh, I'm supposed to mention that there's an online database sort of, well, it's more of a video service that the library has called Creative Bug.
Huh?
You can sign in with your library card from home, or you can use it at the library. And they have all kinds of tutorials like this for all different crafts: crochet, knitting, paper crafts, plant hangers that are more complicated than this.
Do you do jewelry?
We have had a couple jewelry classes
I know, I like them.
with Norma. I'm forgetting her last name.
Yeah, I don't remember
Ready?
either.
Norma
Over,
Ray.
under, and up. Okay.
So I'm on my last grouping.
All right, gonna move the tape. Gonna move this. Yeah, I did actually sign into that Creative Bug, and I forgot what I was looking at that sounded interesting. And then I said, I don't have time to do this.
Yeah. I know, I'm so excited about it, but I haven't sat down in front of it for very long.
Is it just for adults?
I don't know that actually.
I think it's for anybody who wants to, well, I don't know.
I mean, it might be a little complicated for kids, but I don't know if they have kids ones as well.
Okay.
I didn't look.
Are they going to do the reading necklaces, the beads?
I don't think they're doing necklaces this summer,
Okay.
but if you're no different, please correct.
No, they probably can't.
I'm not hip to the, yeah, they have like an online app where you can keep score, keep track of how much you've read,
Oh,
or you can do it by paper.
okay. Do they have book lists?
Yes.
Okay.
I was doing so good and I just missed something. All right. Don't laugh at me. I'm gonna make you do them. Then you're in trouble. All right.
Okay. Start out with the left, and then the right goes under.
The right goes over the, hold on, over the little, no, above the 4.
Above the 4.
Right.
Okay.
Left, on the left. Left.
And then the left goes under.
If you started with the left, you're gonna hold the left still and use the right cord to go over, under the middle, and through the left loop.
Right.
I think we next time label the strings 1, 2, 3, 4 or something.
Yeah.
I thought about doing, I should have done like 4 different colors.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be easier to understand.
4 pieces of tape at the top. Yeah, that.
Yeah, or 4 different color strings.
Right. Under. Right.
The left side, the boat, and then you take the right over.
Yep, then take the right under the middle. And then,
Once it's over.
yep. All right. If you have 4 done and you're just waiting, the next step is going to be to connect them.
Ugh,
Oh,
I
1
had it and
second.
then I screwed it up. All right, now I just forgot which way I'm going. Shoot. Right. Oh, because I had the tape up too high. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay, the last one's hard. I don't know why.
Okay. So these are the ones we're doing.
Boat.
If you're looking at the paper and you've done all 4 sections, we're about to get to step 17.
Quick, Mom.
Yeah.
Turn on to 17.
Which is basically the same thing. We're just going to connect them.
Okay, wait.
Yep.
Do the boat again. Let me see it.
Okay,
The left side, make a boat.
here, I'm just going to use this one in the middle here. The left side makes a boat.
Yeah.
Then the right side goes up and over the left one. Then it goes under the middle
Under the middle.
and comes up through, basically goes under the 4 and comes up through it.
Mess that one up somehow.
Last one's just not coming out right. I think it's getting touched by the others.
Oh. So sometimes it helps to pull the 2 middle ones taut and then kind of pull down your knot so it doesn't make, big loops like this. It wants to move sometimes.
Well, it's hard. I'm doing tape and the tape moves.
Yeah. So your next tape challenge is if you have 2 of your knots, find the 2 middle cords. So for me, it's these 2. And tape.
I'm not up to that yet.
Okay.
Well, this explains to me why when I used to go and try to smooth down Macrame, I can't even say it, Macrame, the plant holders and try to get them to be level, why they're never level.
I think Margaret and Emily are on this step.
Are you clipping the two outer pieces together?
I'm clipping the two center pieces.
Center. Oh, but they're the outer pieces of the two individual pieces
Yeah.
you're bringing together.
Yes, the outer, yes. The right of this one and the left of this one.
Mhm.
Hi, Michaela. I'm clipping those two together. Then I'm gonna take the next cord, which is actually the middle of, was a middle cord, now we're gonna use it as an outside cord. I'm putting these aside. And the same on the other side. Basically, I've created a new middle set, and I'm taking the next cord from each side, and we're gonna do the same thing.
I'm not even up to that.
Okay. Okay.
I got to make one more knot in the last one.
Okay. I'll go back, but if you are up to this, you want to kind of space it so that, so on mine, I've got this one, and then probably 2 or 3 inches down is where I've connected them. So if you can
Can you
imagine-
hold that closer to you? Because all I saw was the
Oh.
base of the air plant holder.
So
Okay.
these are the 4 that we just did, and now we're going
Uh-huh.
to connect them.
Okay, got it.
See that distance?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so on my strings here on the clipboard, I'm going to probably go to about, I don't know how far that is. Yeah.
So
2 inches.
do you start out with the end one? Do you start out with the right end one?
Well, if you, whoo, sorry.
Oh.
If you've clipped the 2 or taped the 2 middle ones,
Oh, okay.
and then set aside the 2 outer ones from each of the knots.
Okay.
And so now you have 1 left from each knot that you can work with. Does that make sense?
No. I was talking about the entire one. Oh, I'm just wondering which one you start out with first, an end one, a middle one?
Oh, it doesn't matter, actually.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
Just pick 2 that feel kind of adjacent in your knot at the top. It doesn't matter. You could go across. Just pick 2 of your existing knots. And again, I'm going to clip the middle, the 2 outer strings from those 2 knots. Set aside the outside ones. And now I've got, and I'm actually going to use some tape too.
Set aside the outside ones.
Yeah, these 2 outside. From each of your existing knots, the 2 outside strings, set those aside. And I'm going to put a piece of tape kind of where I want to.
All right, I'm going to have to get more tape.
Okay. Okay, but if you're here, then we're going to do the same thing again. Right, left, right, left, right. So sailboat over.
Is that really 2 inches down, like from the where the 2 knots we've already made are together? That didn't you measure like 2 inches?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my knot right around here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the tape was supposed to be there.
Yeah, that would make
Sorry.
sense. That would make more sense.
Okay.
But I was just holding it down. I'll do that.
Okay, so we'll just do it right there.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're holding down 2.
Yes. So again, left sailboat.
Didn't stay on.
Yeah, wait till you try to move it. Okay.
And then under the center,
Okay.
Oh, I lost my spot.
just stop. and up through the sailboat.
Okay,
See,
so you're left, right over it, and the
the right goes under the middle
right goes under the middle
and up through the sailboat.
and up through the sailboat.
And just pull it a little bit tight and do the opposite. Can you see?
I should have practiced making knots for a while because now my knots look pretty good, but but I'm more than halfway done.
So right sailboat
Right sailboat.
over, under the middle, and up through the right sailboat. Top.
Something wrong.
And then do it again.
Over,
Left, right, left, right.
under.
If you're ahead of me, you can do the next grouping.
No way.
Left, over, under, through.
They look like a ton of knots. Oh, mine are
Under.
adjustable. Mine will move.
Yeah, you can adjust them up and down, but you want it to be a little bit taut, or you don't want to have big loops.
Okay.
What did I do? That's over.
So I feel like Margaret and Emily are ahead of us. Basically, you just keep going. You take the next section, you can sort of push this aside and bring in your next section and do the same thing. Pin down the middle ones.
Can we just tie a big knot at the bottom?
Right.
Get
So then
ready.
the next section is
It's too
the
big,
other
huh?
two.
So we've done this one. Now I'm going to just move it over a little bit and take my next section
Mhm.
and get rid of all this. And I'm going to take the most outermost or innermost two, tape those down.
So now you only have one more left on the side you're working on that's hanging outside. Oh, Carly, I should have been paying more attention. Okay.
Oh, well, you can do any one next, but basically you want to just, so we've connected these two.
Oh, and now the single strand from the ones we just did is now going to go with the single strand on the outside of the one next to you. Okay, got it, got it.
Yep,
And same thing.
there we go.
So after you connect those two, you connect the next two?
Yes.
What?
So this goes here. It's just got two on the outside.
Yeah.
So here, here, and here, and then there's one left. Nope, I don't have enough knots or something. Okay, what did I do? Oh wait, there's the two. There's the one. There's the two. And there's that. Okay.
Okay. So tape them down when you do your sailboats.
Those last two look like a challenge.
Try to get it approximately the same length.
The top isn't too neat on mine. That's okay?
That's okay.
I don't think we're getting graded, right?
Hopefully not.
Put that over there, will you, Mom? Put that over there. We're gonna right boat. So you start with a right boat, then a left boat?
I would still start
Left
with the
boat.
left one.
Yeah.
Okay, left.
Start with the left one.
I wish it wouldn't keep moving.
Yeah.
I taped it to a binder.
Oops, not long enough. Yeah, I have a little like clip-on binder, but every time I tug on it, the whole binder moves.
Yeah.
Which is not, I'm not doing that ever again.
I'm not
gonna skip
answering
that
this.
bit. Okay, let's make that longer. There, that's the same length. There we go. Okay, back.
We'll ignore that.
So if you've done 2, you could do the last one.
All right, so I've got 2 that are the next series. So you have to flip the thing over so you can put the third and final one together. Pairs.
Yeah, however, it's easiest to access it. The 4th one is the third and final. The 4th one is the challenge.
Oh, boy. I can't even get the third one done.
So I'm on the 3rd one.
Okay, and I'm about to start. I can unclip things. Yeah. Okay. So we do this one and this one.
Under this. And through
I'll
the-
bring this one under.
Oh, wow.
Right. So this one goes with this one. How you doing, Mom? You hanging in there?
Oh, yeah. I'm just glad
Your
I
mother.
You're supervising, right?
Not even that.
And what's the trick with the last one?
The last one is just hard to get it flat because you're basically completing a circle.
This goes up here. And
If you're ready for the last one, you can kind of rearrange. So find the chords that you're going to need from the 2 sides. And then just flip everything over. Get everything else out of the way. A little bit messy. Oh, that doesn't look good. Hold on a second. Try that again.
I think I'd rather go out and buy it.
My knots are getting bigger.
That's tough for the last one. Just see what you want to do. Feels like I'm trying to. You can also kind of tell like the middle where you're going to put your cup. I would
should be
not do
filled up.
this, but that feels like everything's crossed over each other. So just figure out which direction you want to connect them. Have to be perfect.
I'm coming into the library, Courtney.
Okay. I'll be at the reference desk on Tuesday night,
Tuesday night. What time?
starting at 5,
Okay.
or Wednesday morning.
I need this one. Release it.
My knots are all at the top.
That just goes together with this, and this goes together with this, and this one comes underneath.
My jar isn't gonna stay.
So Margaret and Emily are done, it looks like, with that part. If you want to attempt another wrap knot at the bottom, or you can just make a knot. I'll finish.
So how many knots does each strand have? Each of the 4? 2 at the top.
Yeah. So we've basically done, we did 4 at this level. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4 first, then we're connecting them with another 4.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move the table. Forget about moving anything else. All right, here we go. Left. Left sailboat. So that means this one comes this way like this. It's over, under, do.
Whoops. So my jar is trying to sneak out the sides.
You're, what?
I need a bigger jar.
I can't see. Can you hold up higher?
Oh, no, it's going out between.
Oh, maybe we should have made them a little closer, but that's okay. If the top, it's okay if the top knots are above the jar, as long as the jar will sit in the bottom.
So how far below the bottom knots do you do the wrap? I mean, are those knots like on the sides of the jar?
If you want them to get here, you want them to be right on the side of the jar like this. I'm going to take it out.
Can you put the jar sideways so we can see when you do that? Because you have it vertical and we can't see the side view when you have the jar inside it.
Wow,
Sorry.
I'm pulling my
We
top
can't,
the length.
can't see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
I'm sorry, look at the one where you can see my face.
If you put it in and hang it on something.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We've been using the right, left. Stop talking and do what you're doing.
I haven't broken it yet. It's just hitting my clipboard, so it's making a loud noise.
That's what you're asking? Oh, you wanted to do.
There, okay.
Oh, they just
So
tie a
it's-
knot?
They just tied a knot, or you can wrap it on the bottom. Okay, so let's wrap it on the
You
bottom.
do the wrap knot.
Let's do a wrap knot. Okay, so I see it now.
Yeah. So if you take, for mine, if you take the jar out,
Yeah.
it's about the same distance. Well, I'll measure it from the bottom of the.
I stopped at a friend's house on the way home after I picked it up, and she actually knew the name of those succulents, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, I think it's a Sandia.
Yeah, she said something like that. Yes.
All right.
So 2
Did I
inches.
miss
Oh,
trimming the
Mark
thing on the bottom?
Sorry.
Were you supposed to trim the one that's hanging off the knot at the bottom?
Yeah, that's actually the top, but yes.
Okay.
So now we were going to make a bottom. Next step. Yeah, flip it over. So you've got, yeah. I'm going back to my clipboard.
So just the 2 sides hold the jar when it goes in?
We're not done. We have to make one more big knot at the bottom, and that sort of cradles the jar. So there's a knot at each end. So we started with this one up here. Then we made 4 knots, then we connected those 4 knots, and now we're going to make one final big knot. And that's where the jar will sit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, having a little disconnect there.
So should we do a wrap knot or should we just do a regular old knot?
I want to do a regular knot to see how it sits.
Okay.
Something.
So I'm just going to attach mine to the top again.
right, Mom.
What?
I'm gonna hold it up. Let's see if we can do this. Something tells me I should have done this without putting all the pieces in. Right.
So if you just want to do a regular old knot, just gather them all together and make a knot. And then you want to pull it up so it's about 2 inches
Can you hold that up, do you think?
beneath the bottom knot.
Right here. Yeah, it's holding it up.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It worked.
Emily's. Cool. That's awesome.
She's further than me. Yeah.
You did really good.
Oh, you got it too. There we go.
Do you end up with one of your what are you, if the first knot's, no, your second, the very first knot you made, is that supposed to cross over? It's like you all, because by the time you get to the end, that's just one of them. Can I hold it up? See this one right here? Is that one of them always going to be, because you have to go all the way around, or should they all be flat?
You can see your elbow better than your
Oh, sorry.
move it over this way.
Where, this
There
way?
you go. Yeah, and then closer to you. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
So
it's a
is
little
that a mistake?
twisted. A little, yes, but it's it's
Okay.
hard to figure that out.
No, I get it. No, I just was wondering if it's one of those things like, you know, when there's always one thing left that won't fit, like
Right.
putting a rubber band around something, but no,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see Nancy's. Did she finish?
Ah,
Oh,
I'm just cutting my extra
okay.
string off. Yeah.
Cool.
It's holding out, it's the knots on the bottom.
Yeah. Awesome. Great.
all right, we're gonna rewrap the top one because I didn't do a very good job of that one.
And then you just cut the bottom.
Thank you. This was really great.
Thank you for coming. It looks awesome.
I'm just like, it worked.
Yeah, I'll stick around if anybody's still working on it and needs help. But thank you so
No,
much
but thank
for
you.
coming.
It's
Thank
gonna
you.
take
Way
the
to
rest
start
of the
it.
night for me, and I have a concert.
That's awesome, Nancy.
I
Can
hate
I
to
also
waste all
use
that, I hate to waste all that extra.
No, it's really long.
I have to
Should
make
the
something with
slice-
it.
Yeah.
Should the knot that holds you hang it from, should that slide up and down, or is that because it's too loose? Does that slide up and
It
down?
could slide. It could slide.
Okay. You don't have to worry about that.
No.
There we go. Can fix them. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We wave.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, another plug. There's an agate painting workshop, and I'm not leading it, so it'll be great. Next month, I think, I can't remember. I think it's July 13th, and the sign-up's open July 1st.
And what
Yeah,
is it?
what is that one?
Agate painting. It's like a paint night, and you make a picture of what looks like the inside of an agate with water and I'm not sure, acrylics, I believe.
And when do we sign up?
July 1st, the sign-up opens.
Okay.
And our newsletter will go out next
I
week.
believe it's on like a circular piece of wood. You're gonna paint on the wood.
Oh,
Wow.
it might be a
You
canvas.
don't have that.
They're gonna send us the supplies and we'll put them outside.
This, okay.
Another Zoom.
Another Zoom, yeah.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
Courtney, I'll come let you look at mine. Tell me
Okay.
not finished.
Have a good night.
Thank
Miss
you.
Courtney, these all
Thank
look
you.
so great.
Thank you.